So, welcome back if you guys
Oh,
are coming back to see some more games. We do have Jarv versus Androoo about to start here. It will be Battlegrounds, Lanes, and Bog Delta. I did not receive home maps. Awkward. And we have Jarv civs are Berbers, Celts, Lithuanians, and Persians. Androoo civs are Tatars, Slavs, Japanese, and Mayans. But they didn't give us a link or anything. So we're just going to have to dive into game one here and go from there. So, you ready, Hitch? I'm at 5 seconds when you're ready.
it's loading up there. Sorry.
No problem. It will be Berbers for Jarv, and it will be Slavs for Androoo. So Slavs, very nice pick here to go up against Berbers, must say.
I am ready when you are.
3, 2, 1, go. All right, Jarv here in red with Berbers and Androoo again over here in the teal with the Slavs. Going to be trying to rely on that eco and probably just pike siege push as we actually have Jarv failing to complete one of his houses. Awkward, but should be able to go out there and complete that relatively quickly. Andrew, we saw go into the semifinals of the 1400 bracket. For those who are wondering, that final is yet to be played. Will be played this weekend at some point, and we do plan on casting that at some point, as soon as we can, really. But with the holiday and everything going on this weekend, we'll see what time. Nothing official yet. So, who do you favor, Hitch? Berbers or Slavs?
Berbers.
Berbers.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Berbers.
I feel like Slavs have a better position here than you think, though, with that infantry siege push. Cheaper siege, better infantry. Could be pretty devastating. Suppose if we see camel archers, though, it could be quite difficult to deal with. Both players out in the mid, getting as many resources as they can as far as herdables go, and scouting also super important here.
Absolutely. So, my position on the Berber thing here is that I say more often than not when we see these, it's the cheaper units, the better ability, the mass in the mid game wins more often than does the strong post imp comp and the strong eco late game. That's why I favor the Berbers. If it goes late, the Slavs have the advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, we've seen it a few times thus far already. The early aggression paying off quite nicely here. I mean, and not even just military aggression, but map aggression. Getting out to the mid here, securing yourself a position, doing tons, which we've been talking about that a ton in the last I don't know how many games, but this map, it's it's very important to not rely on that eco safely at home. As oh no, Jarv trying to bring the boar back with the scout. Boar turns around, so he will have to hit it again. And he'll have to be very careful. This scout now down to 12 HP. Not sure I agree with going back for it at that point. Will take another hit. He's down to 2 HP. Oh boy.
Interesting how the game encapsulates round up because it's 1 more HP for me, but he's got the Vil here, so this won't be going anywhere.
It is odd. 1 more HP.
It's a rounding thing, probably.
Probably, but TC does a fine job. It takes that down. Out to the hunt already is Andrew, and you know he got a lot of hunt herdables, and there's no more
Yeah,
in the northern area. There's just these two in the south down here. It looks like so. Getting out, taking the hunt early, only bringing in an additional boar. It will push its own deer at home now. So, gonna be interesting to see if that works out in any way. Going on to berries on this map at home feels like it's a bit deceptive here.
Yeah, I think you save the berries for later on. You run out of sheep. Maybe you don't want to go to farms quite yet, kind of a thing.
No, I 100% agree. I
Um,
feel like it's like you drop that right before you're trying to drop farms for.
Especially it's only 300 food.
Yeah, yeah. Only 3 berry bushes, so. Now, the interesting thing to keep in mind here is we should see players go up pretty quickly here, and yet we do have Jarv on his way up, going to be doing a scout build for sure here by the look of it. He sends more to wood and still has a lot on food. So, Andrew, though, up relatively quickly as well, not going to be too far behind.
It's good.
Oh, looks like we were seeing pretty much the same build, anyways. Barracks will be on its way up for Jarv here right now, and Andrew feel like he's probably gonna drop this in the mid here. Maybe not though. It looks like he's gonna be on the front by his gold. So liking the way both players are doing this here. Andrew did click up a little bit later and does have one more villager because of that. Should equal out here pretty shortly. Oh, Scout goes down for Andrew under the TC of, or sorry, Scout goes down for Jarv. So he has no scouting on his opponent. Oh, it's not good. He does not
Yeah, I
see
mean,
the
when your
mill.
scouts, right?
He does only see the
Your
town
scouts
center.
that low HP, you got to be careful.
Yep. And we do have Andrew going to be trying to wall up a bit here. Stable being rushed up. Oh no, only one Vill building the stable here for Jarv, so that's not really going to buy him a lot of time.
Oh, I can't handle this. Oh goodness. The game text is in Spanish.
That is a rough situation. All right,
Or something.
stable.
It's not English.
Stable is going up now, and then Andrew's stable is about to go up. So really no advantage there. So really unfortunate
Nice
there.
awkward walls for Andrew though.
Yeah, I mean he's trying to wall up quickly and safe. He's gonna try to get both his gold within his walls. I don't hate it because he's in the middle, and if he can stay there,
Absolutely.
small walls at home, if there's not any holes, could be quite nice. And on the other side, we have Jarv walling up as well. He will have a little bit larger walls here.
And tell me, I feel like one of the advantages of Berbers on this map, the quicker villagers make luring in boars from the middle easier, and it makes going out easier, right? Less idle time. So
Yeah,
I don't know. I expected to see more from him on those fronts, but
yeah, and we actually have Andrew gonna retreat. He's gonna go back behind his walls here, so potentially just going to try to boom behind his walls now and get up. Not gonna keep the middle. I guess there's no risk in that. He's already taken a bunch of hunt out there. Very little aggression on both sides, just building military to be defensive at the moment. 3 scouts for
yeah,
both.
I don't love it. I mean, if you're building scouts, you need to at least be trying to pressure. If you just want to defend, do the spears. They're cheaper.
Yeah, and
But
really you're
okay,
just
scouts moving
defending
out for him.
walls.
But more scouts here for Jarv plus a spear. He's not going to find value outside these walls. If he loops around for the base, though, he can get in before it's walled up.
Yeah, and I think he should continue to run with him. Oh no. Stand ground.
Oh no. I thought we were done with this. I thought we were done with the stand ground.
He's gonna bring it back. We'll save 3, and we'll have a spear here for now. So it's not the end of the world. Did lose the scout for free though, and stand ground, something that we've seen a lot of in the 1400 bracket. It's been rather awkward, honestly. But ecos even for both military lead, slightly an advantage for Jarv here. As far as economy goes, looks like Jarv has a little bit better economy at the moment, being out on that hunt right now, being quite helpful. Bad fight here for Androoo to be trying to take. Spears still there.
Yeah, his own
Six,
spears are queued up and coming out though. So,
six
but this is
scouts
more what you.
to
Yeah.
3.
Ooh, good hits. Now this is where I think Jarv shouldn't let himself get pulled away. Don't get distracted. Um, Maybe find somewhere you can pressure.
Yeah, I mean, 2 super low HP ones though. It's rather unfortunate. Shouldn't be a hole here. Scouts shouldn't get in with the spears being around.
Now, yeah, it's going to be castle first for Jarv though. He's going to be able to click up here in a minute.
And taking down 2 spears, but losing tons of HP on those, and 2 units there. Not the best exchange, but you know, at this point, Jarv gonna be in the mid. He's gonna be up, like you said. Gonna have a little bit better map control with this number of scouts as well. Spear out, but only 1 spear here. Gonna get some really nice hits in here though for free.
Yep, because he's attacking the gate. So 1, 2 down, 2 down. So pretty neutral so far. No vills have gone down. But overall, I mean,
Oh.
Jarvis been out in the middle getting food. Jarvis up earlier, so he kind of had the better of it so far.
Yeah, we're getting bloodlines and a blacksmith down here for Androoo when he could have clicked up. He had double stable. It feels like the upgrades came in too early here.
Absolutely.
Castle
Yeah,
Age just now being
exactly.
clicked.
Right. He's going to be behind here by a minute and a half.
Yep,
Maybe
just
that's enough time for Berber Knights to do something. Yeah, I gotta agree with you, Knight. It's flaws long term prefer, but the Berber Castle Age is the discounts so strong.
and we are gonna see 3 stables and probably 1 TC, maybe 2 TC, but I think if you go full Castle
I
Age
mean,
here, nice and early, and he's getting upgrades, he's gonna have 3 stable production, deleting his walls over there, so probably gonna put the TC on the gold. Should be in a much better position here.
yeah, it's the TC in the north, the TC on the left side of his base for Jarv, so it would be 3 TC.
Yeah, he's going
And
camel.
then camel production started. Camels probably make sense. I mean,
Yeah. Against
I
Slavs, if you're not seeing anything
it,
like
I think I would
competitive,
prefer mixing them in rather than opening with them. But it'll work, I think. But it all depends on what Androoo goes here. Is Androoo going to go knights or is he going to go pike? If he goes pike, it becomes a little bit more awkward. But Jarv still has the advantage of mobility then.
I mean, I think Andrew's getting foraging right now, so can't really tell by the upgrades, but I think he did get cav upgrades because he's going 3 stables
He,
himself.
yes, he did get his first armor on while he was on his way up.
Yep. So
And it's knights. Knights from Androoo queued up immediately. So it'll be knight v camel. The only issue here is Jarv's not producing. He doesn't have the food. As he queues up Vils and 3 TCs. As he's throwing down farms. But yeah, it doesn't have the res to stay in production.
yeah, 3 TCs seems too much. I would have preferred just the TC on his gold here, and then saved your resources to get another TC in the middle after you have your military
I mean, he
numbers.
doesn't have one in the middle. He has one in the north. But
That's what I'm saying. I wish
yeah,
he would have saved,
okay.
like, not built the one in the
This is
north.
the thing. He has, 8 military, 3 scouts, 5 camels. He can take the fight right now. He can deny this TC. Shouldn't be a
Yeah.
problem. more camels coming behind. Neither has any Castle Age upgrades. Both have bloodlines, so this
Yep.
will be a fight that I think Jarv should be happy with, especially as more reinforcements come in. And that denying that TC is huge.
Yeah,
That's
Vill's
red.
gonna go
It's
down
wasted.
here.
It's dead Vills.
It's a lot of dead Vills, actually.
Oh
Village
yeah,
lead is gonna
two Vills
be
down,
8.
3 Vills down, 4 or 5 Vills down. So very rough spot for Andrew. And that's just being a little slower. And that's a little slower out there. If he had Vills out in the middle already, that wouldn't have happened.
Yep, deleted the TC. Yeah, I agree with Funky in chat. GG. It's GG already.
Yeah, it's 9 Vil lead for Jarv, and it's like 18 military to 5. No, there's a bunch of spearmen queued up there, but this barracks won't go down. But
Just
as long
the
as
sheer investment into keeping up a barracks right now
yeah,
just
the wood
shows
is
the desperation.
disappearing, and it's wood that he needs to put into farms. He need
And spears.
exactly. He's not going to be able to maintain that production. And look, he's just going to go over to the gate, and he's going to bust right in no
Yeah.
time.
Monk going for a conversion, but he doesn't
Yeah,
really care about losing one unit here as
production,
he'll
camel
be in.
production still coming in. I still think you shouldn't be doing camels here. Go switch to knights now, especially he's gone spears. Knights better than camels here, but either way, the numbers here are just gonna do the job for Jarv.
Yeah, he will be retreating here. And I think he should just
Uh,
take this fight against Spearmen. It's
Well,
Spearmen,
it's
not
worth noting
Pikemen.
he does not have his second armor. It's worth noting. It is coming in 25 seconds, but no castle armor, no castle attack. Knight is here. Um, Snipe, yeah, going for the gold. Yeah, this is brutal. It's now a 22 Vil lead at 27 minutes. So, and if these camels kill these Vils and they go for the wood line, which you would expect, um, it goes from should GG to hard not to GG.
Yeah. And we do have 3 TCs fully booming up behind this
And
as well, so
Monk is saved at least. I mean, trying to look at positives for Andrew, but he's really on the back foot here.
can't afford
I,
a pikeman
I,
upgrade, has no food, can't produce anything.
Yeah, I think going for this barracks doesn't make sense. Go for the wood line. Go for the eco right now.
And knights are going to be the production choice now, so
Yeah,
gonna
it's and with armor, he can fight very comfortably. Pick these vills up under the TC.
yep, going back to the
And
wood line.
Andrew's going to be in shock here. 32 vills down, and
Yeah,
half of his
ever
vills are
growing
idle.
here. I think this is where Andrew's just saying, well, take a breather, let him kill things, move into
Yeah,
game
catch your
2.
breath because more vills going down the wood line. The gold vills will be exposed, and there's a GG. Brutal
GG comes
performance.
in. Yeah,
you know, and this is exactly what I said, right? Slavs long term, if you get there, very strong, but their bonuses haven't kicked in Castle Age yet. They don't have all that much going for them yet compared to that huge book discount. It's good.
yep. And like you said, the cheaper unit being so devastating there. I mean, Berber 3, anytime you have anyone going 3 stables and they can afford to keep it going, let alone at a reduced price, it's going to be super difficult to deal with. And I feel
Maybe
like
we get to.
going into Cavalier or Knights of your own with Slavs just not effective.
Yeah, I understand the temptation because mobility is so big on that map, but I think if you're in that situation where you're a Slav facing against Berbers, you have to know that Castle Age is where you're vulnerable, and that's something you have to weather. You can weather knights in Castle Age, and you can weather camels using pikemen.
Yep.
Um, and you just have to accept, I think, as Slavs there that you're not going to have a lot of power in Castle Age, and you have to drag it out.
Yeah, absolutely. But we will go into game number 2 here, guys, and it will be on Bog Delta. I am at 5 seconds whenever you're ready, sir.
Well, um, crap.
Will be Celts for Jarv, and it will be Japanese for Andrew. 2 civs. can be very devastating here.
So Bog Delta, definitely one of your favorite like 7, 8, 9 maps in the pool, right?
This is one of my favorite maps for sure. I mean, it's got a lot of variety to it, lots of interesting topics. If you want to go into some sort of water fight, it is possible, but I mean, even just getting out here for a few fishing ships early can boost the economy nicely.
I'm ready to go when you are.
Three, two, one, go. But we also have full land options as you start with standard resources and obviously a lot more wood on the map. So do have this little bog here in the center, can be devastating for some demo shots. We also have water buffalo here, so a little bit more food to start. And you know what? Jarv headed forward very early here, maybe looking to
Ooh,
do some lames.
yeah, he's already stolen one buffalo. So not looking to do some lames. He is doing some lames.
Yeah, I don't think there's another option here for him. He's headed right for a boar too, doesn't know where it is, but we'll see it, and I don't think he'll hesitate. Yeah, so Jarv going for it here. Takes a lot of hits here, though.
Yeah, way more hits than he should
Now, the
have.
important question, did Andrew see this go? No, he has no idea. It's so
Okay,
early, he'll not know. Oh no,
yeah,
it
so
stops. The boar stops.
don't go back. Okay, one.
He
Oh,
has to bail
one
on
hit's not
this.
enough.
He'll never get this now.
Don't do it. He would have been better off going for buffalo, but it's not impossible, but he has to do this perfect. If you're going to do the Sendaville forward, Sendaville forward, like to snap it, is the likelihood of the scout making it.
It's sighted. Andrew saw it in the fog of war, I think. Maybe not. Will he see it
I
now?
don't think
Will he
so.
react?
He's not going to react. He's not going to see it.
He's not. He's not at all.
The lack of a Ville forward is still stressing me out so much. This is so much effort, so
No,
much
Ville's
micro
coming off
wasted.
the wood line, so he will take it, but wait,
Okay,
no.
good. Oh,
Oh, I can't watch.
it's insurance. Even if he loses a scout, he's denied. He's lamed like 500 food. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, okay, he got it. Oh my goodness. Oh. Alright, so Andrew has no clue. Luckily enough for him, he will have an additional boar,
I mean, now
but
let's look at his scouting. What player color is he? He and the thing is, look at his scouting. His scouting is not good enough that he couldn't look at the map right now and say, "Oh, I can't find a boar." It could just still be hiding in the black because his scouting was so far out on the bog.
whew,
If he'd scouted home more, he could recognize it was gone and still But he's not gonna. By the time he figures it out, it'll be too late.
yeah, I mean the 5 minute mark is about to surpass, so there will be no re here. I mean, at least he does have the water buffalo, hasn't found all of them yet, and if he goes to water, it's not going to be the end of the world, but losing that boar and one of the water buffalo is definitely a rough position to be in.
Now, that said, we just want to speak on the positives here for Andrew. I, I feel like Japanese are better for the hybrid map. They have a lot of flexibility here. Not that the Celts aren't going to be in a great position too, but I would favor the Japanese overall on this map.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, infantry is better. Siege is obviously better for Celts, but I mean, what else do the Celts have here other than their infantry? I mean, so Japanese, if played well here and not lamed or not lacking in the scouting department, he's still missing two of his own water buffalo. About to run out of food under his TC.
Absolutely, he's got to be confused right now.
Oh,
Maybe
he's
he's
starting
realized it by now.
farms.
Yeah, and then
Oh
the, and
man.
the pain of those farms is he's still no dock. He went to the mill first. I think it would have been better to send the village to wood and get a dock up than do the farms right now. This is so awkward. He found his hunt though. He's pushing in a deer.
Yeah, but unfortunately the water buffalo are right there too. Idleville still sitting up here in the north will drop a house.
Right, but if he commits to pushing deer, he will find the buffalo. But so awkward. It's gonna be laid up. There's no dock for either player. So we're gonna see another Bog Delta, no water play from the looks of it.
Well, I think this is going to be a Drush FC here from Jarv because Barracks is on its way up. He is going out to get the 10 gold required now. And honestly, I feel like after a successful lane, that's probably one of your best options here to keep the pressure on your opponent.
Absolutely. And now Andrew is going to try the wall up here, but he's got a huge wall up, and unfortunately for him, his scout did not go to. He did still not get these buffalo. He's not pushing more deer. It feels real bad for Andrew right now.
Yeah, and I mean, there is no production yet for Jarv.
For Jarv,
So,
yeah, that's the saving grace. Every moment that these militia are produced, it's more likely that Andrew gets these walls up, and it's looking more and more likely because most players won't send him out until they get three. So I think Andrew's going to have this walled up at least on the front, maybe not on the water. But
yeah. I mean, he is walling towards the water already, so and honestly, these farm numbers aren't terrible. He should be able to recover quite nicely with pushing the deer as well. Then you look over at Jarv, though, still taking water buffalo. I mean, sitting in a great position, still has his hunt available.
and Jarv on his way up too with yeah. Now the big thing here though is idle time. Jarv, a minute 25 seconds compared to 15 seconds for Andrew. So despite all the awkwardness, Andrew kept his TC working and Jarv did not.
Yeah, and these walls should definitely be up here. Barrack's going to be coming down of his
God, oh
own.
God, why do people do this to me? You can wall to the water, man. You can wall to the water.
Just to annoy you. That's all.
I think they do. I genuinely think it's to punish me. They're
Scout should
punishing me
go
for trade
down
hubs.
here as well. I mean,
Yeah, the drush is being produced now, but it's going to be walled up. I guess it'd be more men at arms at this point, but even then, he should be able to wall behind no problem unless archers follow up.
yeah, he'll be fine. And they're actually going to the wrong side here, it looks like, too, so.
Which no, they're going to come the right way. The scout did see this, but come on, Andrew. So yeah, he's fine. He's fine.
Huh? This is
Oh, I
beautifully
stress.
done by Andrew here. He was struggling. He should be a lot farther behind than this, but
Look at that
keeping
forward
his
range.
idle TC.
Jarv knows exactly what he needs. He's already sending Ville forward to put up a range. So you know you can wall behind right now, Andrew, but it's not going to last long. As soon as one archer is out, you won't be able to do it.
And Man at Arms will be up as well. So, gonna be heavy pressure here. Maybe just some contingency walls back behind at this point just to buy yourself some more time. But he is
Yeah,
heavy on gold as well, so I believe an archery range should be in the future of Andrew here himself.
yeah, you got to get over there. Andrew's about to break through. He needs their wall behind, and it's going to be too late. Oh.
Nope, just in time actually.
Oh,
He will scout this though. He could kick the Vil if he's he's gonna take the Vil.
yeah, good.
Oh
That's
man.
perfect.
Quick wall
Oh,
fails.
now the scout will die, but the Bill might die. Oh,
Yeah,
he's going
just
to run.
that just buys time here though. He's just trying to be annoying. He runs back around. He will lose the scout,
It's worth.
but
It's worth it. Oh, if he could have killed the Bill, it would have been worth it. But
yeah, but now the
counter
archery range is
range.
being rushed down, so
Yep, counter range coming up.
yeah. Excellent to try to snipe that Vil. Excellent position. A spear.
Yeah,
Why was that must have been a misclick. Why would you make a spear here? I guess maybe for that one scout you were thinking about it, but
that's possible.
Castle Age for Andrew coming in. So
Where did that come from?
what a recovery here.
Yeah.
Blamed missing 3 water buffalo and still going to be in a super great castle time with these farms here. Only 7
Well,
farms.
you got to assume that this was always the plan for Andrew. This is his home map, and he's not going on the water, so he's got to have a plan of some kind.
Am I crazy or is double archery range forward with Celts here just not going to work out that well? Like, it feels like such an investment here when he has the military already. Why not just save the
Right.
economy and go
I,
up?
I I think the one range is great play to keep the pressure on. Two ranges just seems unnecessary. and it's distracting him. If he was more focused, these walls behind wouldn't have gone up. Important to note, look, there is a gap in these wood lines behind if Jarv decides to go around
Is
on the
there?
bottom part of the map. Yep.
Yeah, one tile gap. Yeah, and ultimately a range could go down here, but Castle Age going to be in. I mean, crossbow will take care of everything here.
Crossbow, I mean, knights. Yeah, like obviously he's gone for the ranges.
No,
Yeah,
Sable is
whatever.
coming down too.
Oh, yeah, look at that. I feel, yeah, I prefer knights personally here, but either will work. It's just knights brings the counterattack faster. And I think when you've been under pressure since the third minute of the game, like Andrew is, you want to get the counter in, right?
Yeah, and no resources really as far as food goes here for Jarv. So this was definitely an all-in. I'm gonna kill you as quickly as possible situation here. And this is beautiful that he's gonna try to keep these ranges up, buying himself more time, get everything else produced here.
Yeah. The Jabari comments that Andrew did very well when he was flamed real bad on lanes in the previous bracket. So
Oh my
clearly,
God, that's true. That was a
yeah,
brutal
yeah,
situation. And that if you guys
exactly.
haven't seen that set, that is a wonderful set to watch here. As we do see a few vills go down to buy more time. No knights in production yet. There's a lot of vills here. Need to probably just run those, but
Uh, I mean, he got Bodkin, so it's going to be crossbow, but he hasn't clicked crossbow yet, and archers aren't going to do it here.
yeah, losing
Hell,
a
even
few vills.
five crossbow aren't going to do it here. Bodkin feels like a mistake. He
Archers
would have
have
been
gone
better
down.
off going with knights.
He doesn't have many archers, so investing into an upgrade for them does seem a bit rough, but
That's what I mean. He would have been better off putting the res into any. Yeah, the
oh, look at
upgrade.
this beautiful one-ville tower over here for Jarv, too. Look at this guy. On the gold in the back. Archer numbers going down quickly here. Oh, man. Andrew in lots of trouble here. Lots of trouble. He has to Vil fight man-at-arms here. Oh, man. Just a couple knights would have done the job. I still don't know how to feel about this one.
This is so awkward.
It's so rough. 20 vills for Andrew, the 36 for Jarv, and he's got quite the military mass still here.
I mean, oh, and the GG.
GG comes in, good luck the rest of the tournament. Andrew gonna be going out here.
I
Oof.
feel like there was at this level, the little bit of indecision from Andrew killed him. Why did you build the stable if you weren't going knights? Why did you get Bodkin if you weren't going to get crossbow? I mean, obviously he was tight on res, but you trying to split your attention like that can be deadly.
Yeah, absolutely. But nonetheless, GG's. Well played from both here. Jarv gonna be moving on. Andrew participated in the 1400 bracket and will be knocked out of the 1650 bracket here.
Yeah. I want to give a special shout out to Jarv and Andrew though. They actually submitted a third game on a different map, or 1v1 between them on lanes. So uh, they went the extra. They took the extra step to make sure I wasn't spoiled.
Fair enough, fair enough. Shout out.
I, I thought they were going to. I thought it was going to be a 3 game set because I saw the third game was a real game.
Ah, yes, you like to look ahead, huh?
I can't help it sometimes.
I can't do it. I go by the way they label them. If it's labeled wrong, then I'm in trouble. But nonetheless, GG's from both. Jarv taking the set. We're gonna update the bracket, guys. There's not too many spoilers. Obviously, we've only casted one game or 2 sets this evening and one game before. But if you don't want to see them, please look away. We will be loading that up momentarily. But yeah, two quick ones tonight, guys.
I mean, it's the first round, and they're best of threes. You know, we've gotten a little used to best of five here in the past couple of weeks, but best of threes go quicker, and when you're facing players, you know, I haven't checked the elos of these players, but you know, you might have someone at 1625 facing someone at 1350, and um, just to compete is an accomplishment at that point.
Yeah, we have Jabari taking the previous set, 2 games to none against Legza, and then this set here, Jarv going to be moving on, and he'll actually go up against Law Dog Sucks. So next first matchup of the round of 16 available. But yeah, guys, lots of games cast. The round one deadlines here, or the round of 32, as this would be. All these games are supposed to be submitted by Sunday. I have granted an extension for a few players, given some time zone issues, but we'll have those games by Monday, Tuesday at the latest, and we should be casting pretty much nonstop. So I hope you guys enjoyed.
Is there any other big events coming up that people should be tuning back in for?
I mean, we're having a team game tournament in the fall, but nothing
No,
more
no, no,
on that
no.
right
Like
now.
this weekend.
This weekend? Oh yeah, we do have the finals. Well, hopefully we have the finals, depending on when we get the games. I believe they're playing tomorrow at some point. I'm just waiting to see games come in, honestly, and then I'm gonna bug Hitch and try to find out when he can cast them. So that should be coming in soon. Look forward to that. We'll have the 1400 bracket finals between Scamaz and Beck. So I think. Oh yeah, that's a best of 7 too, guys. Just so you know.
Yeah, so it maybe tomorrow night. Tomorrow night would be preferable for me if they're in. But yeah, maybe tomorrow night, or if not, maybe Sunday night.
Yeah, for those of you who weren't around for that, here it is that bracket, as it will be Beck versus Scamaz here in a best 7. So lots of these maps will be showcased. These guys went all the way through. It's going to be very interesting to see how that one shakes out. So. But that's going to do it for us this evening. I hope you guys enjoyed. Looking forward to the rest of these sets. Should see a lot of games over the coming week. Imagine we're going to have games every single day that I am available to cast.
Or
Hitch will
he's on
be,
Team Beck.
yeah, Jabari's voting for him. Hitch will be in and out of this early round of the 1600 bracket here, but
We'll
he'll
see
be with
some
me for
other
the finals.
personalities, right? See some Funky, some Manta,
Yep,
some
Knight,
Knight.
and maybe a few more. So time will tell. But thank you
I look forward to
guys.
watching.